guys, Coach Kimmy here. So today I want to teach you a really good shag, okay? Not the 80s, but like a shag where the hair comes to a 90-degree angle and then is like, you could have it a little longer up here, you could have it shorter, whatever. But I want to show you too. So I went to Sally's because I know not everybody can afford more expensive products, but this is pretty good. It's called APH OG. I love a pH balancer, right? So it's Pro Vitamins Leave-In Conditioner. So I used it one time. I mean, listen, I love Davines products. You guys know that I love them. And I just tried Dom products. They were excellent too. You know, and the thing of it is you pay for what you get. So if you have something that doesn't have as great of ingredients, it's not going to work as good. But it's pretty good, just so you know. So I want to show you. Now, you guys know the pattern. We're going to do the beach ball pattern, but we're just going to take it in. And this is the thing. We could do so many haircuts on this one mannequin head. But I want to show you the shag first. And then I will show you that you could do the same exact thing in a pixie. So just wet her really good. And it's the beach ball. So we will start right in the back, but we're going to start it on a different place. We're not going to start at the crown. Most of the time we start at the crown. This time we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. You always want to know lots of different ways to layer because there's so many different things that you could do with layers. It's limitless. Layers are great to work with. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is section out 4 and 5, okay? So if you don't know the beach ball pattern, watch one of my videos with the beach ball pattern because that will be very helpful for you to learn how to do the hair in a blueprint. You need that blueprint. Oh, I couldn't find the other clip. Got it, okay. Okay, so now, if I could like show you, this would be like number 1. Okay, all the way down here, number 1. Now I'm sitting, so otherwise you'd be standing, and you do have to figure out where you're going to stand with that cut. And most of the time I'd be on her right side standing to take that first section. But I'm not going to be taking it from the top. I'm actually going to take it out from the bottom. So let's just get section 1, which is at the top of the crown, going straight down, size of your comb, a little bit bigger. That is your mohawk. Memorize it. I'm going to get 4 and 5 out of here. All right, guys, here's the mohawk. Okay, so look at, I am going to take the bottom section, and I'm going to take this piece, and I'm going to take it up, pin it. And I'm going to take this out. All right, this is how you're really going to get a nice shag. 90-degree angle. Cut that baby off. Straight out. Okay, that is going to be such a cool shag. And if you want that length, which I don't, yep, that is going to be nice. It's going to be called the octopus haircut. It could be like the wolf haircut. Now you're going to take section number, okay, you're in the mohawk, but now we're going up to section number 2, like a box. Or actually, I want to say a triangle. Okay, look at how much that is, right? It's more like a little triangle. Okay, see that? This was section number 1, straight out, 90 degree. Pretend there's a wall right here. A wall, 90-degree angle. Now you're going to take a piece of your other one and match that wall. Here we go, straight out. There's the wall. Cut all that off. Now this is a real true shag, remember, or the octopus haircut, or what's the other one? There's like funny names for it, but it's a really true shag. And of course I would texture this thing up. See those cool layers? See how it's really starting to like take the weight out of it? So this is like, it's not a bell, but I want to say these layers would be really up. So let's look at what the haircut was, this so you guys can see that. Okay, because this was all layered. Okay, so look it. The angle was that way. Hold on. Okay, so then all of that hair went up there. Now we're going to take it and we're going to be pulling it out. Okay, so it's a different kind of layer. Now I'm going to take that out. I'm taking that whole top, doing it straight back. Okay, you got to find your guide. Look at the guide. The guide's right there. See that guide? Fingers are right in the center of that mohawk. Woohoo! That is going to be so pretty. So look at that. See, when you look at it this way, it's like a nice straight line. But that gives you a gorgeous shag. Now I'm going to take section number 2 in the beach ball. Okay, remember section number 2 to the right hand side. This is section 3 right behind the ear. Get it out of the way. Okay, now this is section number 2. I'm just pulling this straight out, gonna find the guide. Look for your guide. Straight out into that section. Okay, there's my guide. I'm just gonna go this way. I just need to get all that extra hair off. Straight. Now I'm gonna take another triangle section, not triangle, rectangle. Okay, like right here, this size. Bring it straight out to where it lives. Okay, there we go. Look at all that hair. Now listen, that's for a long layered hair, is what she had. More medium to long layers. Nice. Look at that fun shag. Now you take the top. This would be section number 1, but section number 3. Mohawk section. No, number 2, I'm sorry. Number 2. Straight out. Look at that wall. Oh yeah, now we'll do section number 3. It's always right behind the ear. We're going to take the bottom part of that, and there's really basically 3 sections within number 3. 1, 2, and then the top, and you bring it all straight out and down. I can see that guide. I'm going to take the next section. Right there. And you're doing it right in the center of where it lives. Now we'll take section number 3. Hold it down, straight out. Gorgeous. That is going to be some fun shag. Ooh, see all those cool layers? Awesome. All right, so now here's mohawk number 1, number 2 to the right, number 3 behind the ear. Now we're going to go to the left side, number 2, and then we'll go to number 3. So you're just going to get out that bottom piece, get this out of the way, pull it straight out where it lives, and there is the guide. Pull it straight out. Now I'm going to do triangle straight out. There's my guide. Now the top. I can't wait to blow dry and show you guys how cool it looks. All right, now this one is going to be straight out this way, right? Always go to where it lives. Hold on. I need to just see that guide. Number 3 is right behind the ear. There it is. And if you need to take skinnier sections, you can, but just know, you know, that you just make them even on both sides. If it's, you know, if you can't see your guide, you want to be able to see it. There it is. I'm going to take triangle number 2. And basically all this is done. So I'm just staying in my lane. Even though I don't have all those sections, I know that this is section number 3 right behind the ear and about 1 inch width wide. Okay, there we go. And I could take it anywhere else and you'll see where that guide is. So you really can't get messed up. It's like, it's a no-brainer. I should make a thing called Haircut for Dummies, because it's just so simple if you just follow the pattern. Like, people don't have to be a hairstylist to be able to learn this haircut. Okay, now we got that last section, pull it out, here we go. Super fun. Now one thing that you're going to get, you know, you're going to get the ledge right there. That's going to be a ledge. How do we fix that? Well, we will go high. We'll cut that off. See that ledge right there? Now listen, how did I get that ledge? Now look at it. I'm going to actually show you that ledge so you really understand how you get the ledge. Because I pulled it straight out here, the weight is right up here. Look, right up here. This piece right here. So you really always have to change this crown when you're doing the shag. Just so you know, you could take a diamond shape, or you could take a croissant, a moon croissant, like a rounded, and then you're literally going to take this and you're going to cut that corner off right there. This is your weight part right here. And that's what a lot of girls do. See how my fingers are there? You know that's a no-no. So if I just go straight, you cut that off, you get rid of the ledge. Bingo, it's that simple. Okay, look at, I'm going to soften this too. And then I'm going to point cut. I'm just going to texturize it. Just to make it like more fun and flexible. Ah, she's going to be so happy. No ledge. That's what people, listen, people all the time come into me saying, Kimmy, I have a ledge. All right, so now we're going to the side. Now listen, you got to be careful with this ear, because the ear, you know, doesn't have all the hair. See this back part? Look how long this hairline goes. And then this is missing the hair here. That's all back here. So you have to compensate a little bit. All right, so we're going to take this piece right there. Oh. Okay, we're going to pull it out. Find your guide. And you're just going to pull it out a little extra though. Okay, I'm going to pull it out a little to give a little room for that ear to have a little length right here. Yeah, that's going to look great. All right, so we're getting to the finish line. Now I'm going to pull this straight out. This is number 4, right in front of the ear. And of course, you know, you'll get a weight line right here too. This will be, I can make a hook if I, you know, don't fix this. So you always have to fix this top after. But at least you get all the layers on the bottom, and then you go to the crown and go to the top. Okay, now I'm going to take this out. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to also pull it out a little bit just because of that bottom for the length of the ear. You need to leave some on there. But I will also take it this way, and I'm absolutely going to angle that baby down. So look at, I'll go behind. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Nice shag, and it's playful and piecey. And you know, we'll have to cut a little bit off that back, but you could also just angle it. So listen here, right? We'd cut her to here, but if she wanted it longer, you'd have to leave that ear longer, just so you know. But she's a mannequin head, so you get to practice and have fun. And some people want it real shattery on the bottom. They don't like anything perfect. Yeah. It's gonna look great. And then you just take that bottom. The more PC, the better. That's what a true shag is. Just nice, beautiful PC pieces all over the whole head. It's playful, it's fun, it's sexy. Yeah. All right, now let me get this piece and then we'll do the other side and then we finish. Now look at, because I have a pattern, it's so easy. So easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. That's my famous words. Easy peasy. Make life easy peasy. And then what we want to do is connect this right here. Right? You want to open that up a little bit. So you can and I really love this part right here. It's almost like you're making a C. Yeah, so pretty. See how pretty that is? Gorge. One of my girls used to say gorge. I love that. All right, now let's fix that top, right? So I'm going to show you. Now you'll come in from the top the way we do the normal beach ball haircut. And your fingers should be that way, okay? Now you want to texturize that so it's going to be fun and playful and PC. Do a little notching, because that'll make it even more height on there. Now you can go in if you wanted even more height. I could also cut this way if I didn't want to cut straight, and then you can kind of do 2 in 1, and then I like to do it here. Just little tiny taps. Okay, now I'm going to do here too, because I have lots of layers on my hair like this. Little taps, little taps. Make room for that hair so it's playful and fun. Now look at the difference. Look at that awesome shag. See how much longer her hair was here? So this is a short, really true shag. Like, you know, this one's more like a Farrah Fawcett. This would be like longer, that you could curl that back. Yep, so fun, so fun. I like for you to see the differences. Okay, there you go. That's longer. This one's shorter. If you want to make those bangs piecier, because you know I love doing bangs and I love doing them piecey, you could grab them and then you cut into them. Just cut straight up, cut straight up, cut straight up. Make some room in those bangs so they're not so thick and heavy. You know, sometimes you could even make crappie bangs. You could just take this out, play and have fun on a mannequin head. Don't be afraid. Right? You could also take a scissor and come down. You could take your thinning shear and you could just take your thinning shear and do it that way. I'm trying to think, I do have thinning shears. I could show you on there. Okay. Just go in there, take little pieces out, make them piecey. Do a little more. Okay, so that's how you can make it piecey. Like right here too, I feel like this piece is a little heavy right here. So I take my thinning shear, just take it and just pull little pieces out. Yeah, so if you want more PC and shattered and fun, this is how you do this. And this is the side that we didn't do, but this is the longer layers, right? So this way you can see. I also want to just look at this to show you what those layers look like. Look, it's all this way. So this is where the layer was for this beautiful feathers, right? And this beautiful haircut that she had. I should have actually showed you that. And see how they're swooping down, swooping down. This is more of a full shag, where that hair is just all going to be feathered. Also, you could do the Farrah Fawcett, but you just got to leave more length here on the side. Okay, so I want you to look at that and see it. It's good to know how to do everything. You learn how to do stuff and then play, try different things. You know, I feel like, yeah, she has pretty wavy hair too, so this could really be a nice wavy, and I could make this fully super voluminous on top too. Alright, so I'm just going to take it all up just so you can see it. Okay, so look at this, would be taken straight up, okay, for this longer version. Right there. Ta-da! Yep. So I'm going to actually blow her out so you guys could see on each section, like the longer side and then the shorter side. It's kind of cool and fun to be able to see, you know, what's the difference. All right, people are going to ask, number 32, Rapido Baby Bliss Dryer. Like, this is so light. It's my favorite dryer in the whole world. Super cool. Look at that. Look at how cool that looks, right? Like, you already see the volume on this side, right? To be able to do that nice, pretty shag. You can also make this straight and piecey here. You could make this flipped up. You could do lots of different things. And then this side is the longer side, where she'd be like more Farrah Fawcett, where you can, you know, take this, you're gonna roll it and make that Farrah Fawcett. Even here, you take this, bring it forward and roll it back, and then that's where you'll get that nice Farrah Fawcett feathered look. And the side we left longer on purpose, and the side we left shorter. Now remember, the one thing I don't do is I don't keep like heating it up and then making it straight. Like, if I keep rolling this brush, keep doing it, rolling this brush and heating it, it's gonna straighten it out. I really want to leave it so it has the volume in there that I'm looking for. And that's a cool shot. This is cool, but you got to make sure that there's no other hair in there. And then it's like a roller set. It like will stay so much fuller. All right, this is her longer side, so that won't be as full. But you could always go over too. And you could do this front two ways. You could actually lift this up a little here, get this dried right there, and then like let it sit on top and make it the bangs a little more full. And I could put them to this side if I want them over to the side. Depends on what you want to do. But always think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Now I could take this here too. Okay, I'm going to lift this up. Take it here, go underneath, and I'm going to come on top, and then I'm going to get those ends, get those ends, get those ends. Get those ends. Now look at the brush, okay? Now I'm going to show you a different way too, but this way you can see what that will look like. All right, so look at the nice little feathers in there, okay? And or I can take this and roll this forward and back. Okay, now look at those layers, right? You see how it goes back? Beautiful. Now listen, now I'm going to do this side just so you can see the difference, okay? Now this is the longer side. See how nice and still feathered it is? Okay. And then this is the shorter one. This is like where you could still do it, but it will be shorter and more of that shag. You have a lot more layers in it. And this is more for short hair. You still can do it long, but you just see this is more for longer hair. If you want to go, these beautiful, they look like little ocean waves, don't they? It looks so pretty. Ocean waves. And then I would dry the back however you want. Always over over direct it forward, so like lots and lots and lots of layers. And then this one, you could even, it could be like that pretty bubble that comes under, or you could feather it back. I'm going to show you two ways. Look at all that amazing, magnificent volume. Woohoo! And see that there's no ledge, right? It's just like layer after layer after layer. Now I'm going to take this and feather this part back. So pretty. This is where you have more fullness on the top. And this is like my hair. So I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I just want to share with you, if you're a hairstylist, this is so good for you to learn the beach ball pattern, and then you could do the ladder pattern. You could learn, like, if you just learn 3 strong imprints that are patterns that are like blueprints, and you imprint them, you're going to become an incredible, successful stylist. And I want you to know that good stylists make mistakes. So give yourself permission to make mistakes, and I want to show you. Ta-da! I wanted to show you my book that I wrote, The Secrets of a Great Hairapist. Listen, a hairapist, right? Instead of a therapist, you're a hairapist. You're a hair doctor. I like to call you a hair doctor. If you don't know your products, you better learn them. If you don't know layers, you better learn them. If you want to be successful and really have a multitude of clients, listen, I'm booked 2 to 3 months in advance, and I do so well. But it's amazing because I've mastered the one thing. Bruce Lee says, I'm not afraid of the person that does like 10,000 different kicks. I'm afraid of the person that does one kick 10,000 times, because when you learn this blueprint and you just learn it again and again and again, my observation is you have so much more options to customize people's haircuts to make them look stunningly beautiful. And I have a beautiful clientele, and I'm so thankful for all my customers and all my clients that let me videotape them and can share those things with you. How awesome is that, right? So this is my nightmare stories. This is really my biggest mistakes. Like, when we're young, you make a lot of mistakes, and I'm just so grateful that I didn't quit. I wanted to quit. And when you read some of the nightmare stories in here, I think the first one is the scariest one. I'm just going to show you. Yeah, it was pretty scary. Okay, so she had jet black hair, and I did her sister's hair, and she loved it. She loved it so much. And then she came in with her sister, and she had probably hair like about here that she grew in from 2 years. She had, thank God, the Sinead O'Connor 2 years prior, because she shows me a picture. She wants it platinum blonde, not realizing her natural color was platinum blonde. She was like a towhead, a newborn, and then they put black box dye on it. Biggest mistake ever. So that's in here. And then you could hear the rest of the story, because let me tell you, it was not good, and I definitely wanted to quit. But don't ever give up, because quitters never win and winners never quit. So you're a winner. Just remind yourself you're enough. You've always been enough. You'll always be enough. I have mindset stuff in here too. If you know that you have emotions that run ragged and crazy, like, I made sure that when I started to learn about mindset, I started to shift my emotional, I want to say my emotional roller coaster that I had inside of me to a calm, peaceful state. That I have strength, I have power, I have confidence, and it just shifts you because of all that I've learned through neuroscience, through metaphysics, and I've done a lot of work in the last 12 years that have transformed me, and I'm so grateful. And of course, I love God. God is my anchor. He's my strength and my source of everything that I have, and I would never have any of it without him. But I encourage you, and I highly recommend to learn from this book. So you can get it on Amazon, and I thank you all, and I hope you guys love these tips and tricks, and I hope you become an expert hairstylist. And let me know if you master this, because people ask me all around the world, Kimmy, do you know anybody in Florida that can cut hair like that? Do you know anybody in Texas that could cut hair like that? Do you know anybody in the Netherlands to cut hair like that? I get message after message after message after message. If you just do my YouTube and you go to the Jacqueline Smith haircut, you're gonna see like 10,000 comments and people saying that they can't find anybody to do that haircut. It's easy peasy, guys. Believe in yourself, you could do this. It's not old-fashioned, it's modern techniques. We take old ways of haircutting and we modernize them. So God bless you all. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.